Hi, I'm Pooja Deng. I'm a women's executive and leadership coach. And today I'd like to talk about how to get unstuck. So have you ever felt this? You've got something important to do, like maybe it's making a pitch to get a promotion, or maybe it's a proposal for getting a raise, a pay increase, but you keep procrastinating and are therefore just not making any progress on this important goal. Add to that, you're probably kind of berating yourself or judging yourself because it is an important thing you want, but you're not really making the time or doing things. Now, what's obviously holding you back, likely, is sort of the fear of failure, right? Like this is what kind of gets us and it just stops us. And I have experienced this too, right? I mean, this happens to me anytime there's something important to be done. I find myself procrastinating. I know I'm like, okay, like I'm letting the fear of failure, I'm letting self-doubt kind of get to me. In this situation, then I came up with a mantra to help me kind of get unstuck and get me moving. And that was do the bad version first. That's it. Do the bad version first. I'll give you an example. I recently, over the past month or so, have started creating these videos to offer strategies and tips to my audience. And when I was about to start, it was something I knew I wanted to do, right? I already created a lot of copy and content, but that's writing. But in my mind, I was like, oh, this would be a really great way to get sort of my personality out there, get a feel for what it's like to work with me. But in my mind, I was just like, oh my God, I got to record the thing. What should I wear? What's the backdrop going to look like? Do I script it? Do I just go off hand? How is this going to work? And I just found myself putting it off. And then at one point, I got frustrated enough, right, on a Saturday where I just woke up and I was like, all right, this is it. Like, I'm not making any progress. I'm not even trying. And I just said to myself, do the bad version first. That's it. So in my sweatshirt, with my hair in a ponytail, I came into my office, did a recording and said, oh, I'm going to do the bad one first. Didn't script it and said, what's my great tip for today? And I did a recording. And here's what happened. Number one, it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like, right, I got over the hump of, oh my God, I'm looking at a camera and talking to myself and looking at myself, which is uncomfortable, but not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Number two, I got some useful information, such as, oh, the backdrop I have actually really works. So for now, that's good. I don't have to make a change, right? And I got the experience of, hey, it's not actually that uncomfortable recording in front of a camera. And I can have the magic of editing, right? Like there is ability to edit. And so it doesn't have to be perfect in one shot. The goal is I'm going to do the bad version. I showed up in my sweatshirt, in a ponytail. I didn't record or post that video, right? And so really the goal was set the bar low, experience the discomfort, get in it, start it off, and build some momentum so you can do it. And the next step, I recorded a couple of ideas. Then my mind started moving. This would be a great idea. That would be a great idea, right? And I was able to slowly make traction. So when you find yourself stuck, my best advice for you is tell yourself, let me do the bad version first. Yes, there's fear of failure, but there's also the expectation and setting the bar so high to be like, well, I'm going to start creating the deck to make a case for getting a promotion. It has to be perfect and I have to come up with the best reason right away. If I'm writing a pitch, the first draft has to have something really magical in it right away. If you allow yourself to just be like, I'm going to do the bad version first, literally, I'm just going to write a page and it's all going to then go into the trash and it's fine, but I'm going to get the process started. The bar is much lower. It'll build the momentum and allow you to kind of move forward because that's the point. Take one small step, consistent step, and keep moving forward. I hope that was helpful. Until next time.